forgot to film the most interesting thing that happened to us like at 11:30 last night. So let me just show y'all what exactly happened. So we have a cat. Hey, move. So we have a cat that wound up at the front of our door like at 11:30 last night. So move back, come on, move. So we contacted the owner because on the collar, the owner's number was on there. And we called and called and called. We called maybe like 5 or 6 times, no answer. So, you know, me and Bay trying to figure out what we gonna do, man. So we finally decided what we gonna do. We said, all right, you know, because if it was our animal, we would want, you know, somebody to hopefully bring her in and, you know, at least hold on to her until, you know, we could, you know, be able to return the call. So we ended up getting a call back last night, and it was a very interesting conversation that I had with the owner of the cat. She was just pretty much saying that she no longer lives over in this area anymore, and that she wasn't going to be able to come pick the cat up, and if we wanted to, we could just drop the cat off at the shelter. So we like, huh? Like not expecting that answer at all, you know. So, you know, us already being animal parents, we kind of thinking like, well, I mean, why can't you, you know, come and pick up your cat? I guess that's what I'm gonna be here. Why can't you come pick up your cat, you know? And pretty much saying like how, what she say, she stay far away. Yeah, she stayed far away. So, and I was like, you don't have anybody you can come, you know, that you can designate to come pick the cat up. And she was like, well, let me see if I can call somebody, blah, blah, blah. So, probably takes her like 20 or 30 minutes to call back. And at that point, you know, we kind of looking like suspicious because we were like, okay, do you not want your cat, you know? So, and our assumption is maybe the cat had already been outside for some days now and just wound up in front of our front door. So she ends up calling back and says that she can come and pick the cat up at like 6 a.m. It's now like 6:35 or so now. So she did call and said that she's on her way, but just interesting chronicles that's already happened to us, and we hadn't even been here for like a month, you know. But and this is the second time that something like this has happened. The first time I couldn't even film because I was just so shocked. But I was here, and we got some deliveries at the front porch. So I'm back and forth pulling stuff in. So I left the door cracked. So as I come from out of like the kitchen area back into the foyer area to go back out the front door, a dog walks out of the guest bathroom and walks out the door as I'm walking out the door. So I'm like, what the heck is going on? So I don't know, like this home turned into an animal shelter. I don't know what's going on, but I just had to tell y'all that. So yeah, the most interesting things that happened to us. So I don't know. What's your take on the day?
Shoot, I'm sleepy and this cat got me out the bed. I mean, I don't know. I just feel like if it was mine, you know, I want somebody to at least, you know, put her in a closet or we got him in the garage.
Yeah.
You know, something until we able to get to him. But first of all, if it was mine, I wouldn't be waiting till the next day, 'cause I wouldn't even be able to sleep.
Right.
Knowing that my animal is not with me. You know, she was, what did she tell you? She was like,
She was like,
well, just take him to a shelter.
Yeah, just take him to a shelter.
I'll go get him. I'm
It's
like, what?
Yeah.
Ain't no way. Like, I know it's shit.
You gotta get some pickup.
Ain't no way my baby going to a shelter. No.
Yeah, that's why I was telling him, I said, craziest conversation I did not expect to have with somebody who's missing their cat. You know, so
that's why I'm like, I don't know if you really want the cat, but why you had your phone number on the cat?
Exactly.
So,
exactly.
Cause I know my baby, like, I mean, he's out there hollering. So I don't know if he's hollering all night because he hear us now, or maybe he might have slept well. You know what I mean? Cause the garage is pretty warm temp, so he's not cold or anything. But I know if it was this one, she'd be scared out of her mind.
Yeah.
So I'd be going to get her. I don't care what time it is.
Exactly. So, but that's just kind of one of them situations about how much do you care about your animal, you know? So I don't know. Again, we don't know what's going on, but again, it wasn't the answer that we expected to receive, you know. So, but
and you know, nosy Wozy over here. She looking, trying to see, and she whining. So when she whined, the cat stopped whining because he listening to her. But then when he see her, he stopped whining. So they trying to peep each other out. So I'm like, yeah, ain't about to be no fight up in here. So that's why the cat is in her cage.
In her cage.
Did you show? Yeah, the cat is in her cage. So once the cat is back with this owner, we gonna clean it real good. Cause you know she picked up the scent as soon as we walked in the door. She was smelling us, investigating. I guess she's trying to say, where y'all be?
Right.
So you get him? She's so funny. Say good morning, everybody. I ain't washed my face yet. Say good morning, everybody. Ooh, she funny with the camera.
She only been in front of the camera this morning.
That's the tech, mama.
Alright, so we about to wait on this owner, and we're gonna pick y'all back up later. Alright, so the cat is now out of the building. The cat has left the building. Again, still very weird interaction. Like, the lady called, said she was outside. We opened the garage door, and what'd she do, babe?
She was like, well, first of all, it was like no eye contact.
No.
Nothing. It was just like, thank y'all so much. Got the cat.
Yep.
Sorry for the inconvenience.
Like, that's it. You know what I'm saying? So,
I was like,
again, like, I mean, like, y'all know us. Like, we ain't the type to, you know, ask for nothing. We'll do anything for anybody. But I just think about myself. But again, that's where everybody's different. You know, somebody was holding our dog. And, you know, they made sure she was safe. Like, I'm about to be like, hey, I'm so sorry. You know, is there anything I can do for y'all? I mean, like, you talking about, like, we left the dog on. I mean, we was the whole Motel 6. We left the light on for the cat.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
So
that's a life. That's part of the life.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
So to be nice, so the baby won't be in the dog.
But, you know, it's just people like that, you know, that you really don't, you know, particularly like to do stuff for. So knowing what type of animal parent she is, she seems careless. If I had to just kind of give my personal perspective, just because how you left your cat and you were all the way across town, not one time did you realize that your cat wasn't with you? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I
that's crazy.
I don't know if you told them this, but I almost think she don't want it.
That's, facts.
I almost think she don't want it. So I'm like, if you didn't want it, why? Because she told us, well, take it to the shelter. What?
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, if you didn't want it, why did you leave your number on his collar?
Exactly.
I don't know. The collar literally says, your people call my people. He just got the number on it. That's exactly what, like, I'm not lying. That's exactly what that collar says. And we had to put on gloves and everything because, you know,
don't know.
Cats are questionable.
Yeah.
The only reason we went out there is because we saw the collar. Like, if I didn't see a collar on that cat, we took our butts to bed. But I did see a collar on him. Little Figaro, man, I hope you make it out there. Stay strong. Stay strong in the streets, because I don't know, you might be back in the streets.
You might be on the other side of town. Facts.
Like, because I'm trying to figure out how were you, like, this is you know, a pretty new subdivision or community, and you lost. And she talking about, yeah, I don't live there no more. Like, bro, when did you when you leave? It's new.
Exactly, it's new. Like, so that was like a whole little situation there, but we did our job. That's all we can do. You know, we were.
I could sleep peacefully.
Yeah. So.
You know, when I did what I need to do. She the one got to sleep, not me.
Yeah. So.
I mean, a little innocent animal. Then we already know how cats are. Cats are not like, I don't know, they don't run to you. Right. Those are not those types of animals don't run to you. And like as soon as we walk outside, he ran to us. And like literally wherever D stepped, like he following, like keeping up with him, like, you know, trying to make sure he stay with us. So it's like, that just let me know that you scared, because cats do not do that. Yeah. Cats do not stay with you. They do not. I mean, he was sitting at our feet, like he was not leaving us. I'm like, you don't know us. Nope. You ain't never met us. Nothing. You're acting like that with complete strangers. So that's how I know you scared. And it was so funny. I don't know if you told him this, but when we first heard him, we were watching YouTube. Yeah. And I didn't hear it, but D paused and was like, do you hear that? So we hear the cat meowing outside. So we go in our front room and like look at the blind, and he saw us. He said, he was like, oh, humans are here. Right. Like, oh, somebody home. Yeah. So. And so crazy. He just kept looking at us while we looking at him at the blinds, and so that's when we saw that he had a collar. So I was like, well, let's see what's going on. Little man out there. Again, y'all, we can't make this stuff up, you know, so we've always been a raw and uncut channel, and we just kind of add to it. But yeah, like, we're gonna probably title this like a cat broke into our house. So if you watch this to the end, go ahead and drop a cat emoji. The world you got going on? You need a bath. Yeah, you need a bath. That's what that is. She scrubbing the ground. So. But yeah, y'all. Again, thank y'all for watching. We about to go back to sleep. Yes, if you're new to this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Yes, subscribe. Hit that bell to be notified of our future videos. Yes. Y'all see we got the craziest videos. Give this video a thumbs up so that it can become more recommended and other people can see this video, because I think this is a very interesting video. Again, we've only been in our house maybe a month or almost a month, and we've become a shelter. A shelter. That's just what it is. D&Q shelter, you know. So. And still to this day, y'all, I still don't believe D about that little dog. Yeah, she don't believe about that dog. Coming out the house. Like, I mean, would you say at the bathroom? At the bathroom. So I'm like, man, when did you come in here? Like. I think that's the funniest thing. Like, you leaving out your front door and the dog follows you that you ain't never seen before. Yeah. What was you doing? I was like, what the heck is going on? So. I think that's so funny. But yeah, y'all, we about to go back to sleep. So we're gonna holler at y'all next time. Peace.